What's good, family? It's me, Code 67 Sports TV. Shout out to the awesome and amazing LDBC, Lions Den Broadcasting Community. Shout out to the Louisiana All-American Sports Network. Shout out to Envision Photography and Video. And shout out to the greatest university in the world, the Southern University, home of the mighty Jaguars. Before I even get into the video itself, I just want to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Every father that's within the sound of my voice that is actually watching this video, happy Father's Day to you. Especially all the real fathers out there handling business, taking care of their children, taking care of their families, are an active part of their children's lives. I just want you to know that you are greatly appreciated. Especially all of the black fathers out there, doing their thing, handling their business. I just want you to know you are valued, you are appreciated. Happy Father's Day to you. Enjoy this day and just do something special for yourself. That's first and foremost. Before I actually get into this, video, this video for the day is going to be Southern University top 5 safeties list from the Pete Richardson era to now. But before I actually get into the video itself, there's a couple things I want to point out. First and foremost, I want to, give my condolences and my thoughts and prayers are with the family of Prairie View A&M football player Jax Bailey. He passed. There's no details about his passing, what happened, what transpired. However, I just, want to give my prayers and my condolences and my sympathy to his family. May he rest in peace. I don't know what the circumstances are. There's no information or no details about his passing. However, condolences to his family. May he rest in peace. And please keep him lifted in your thoughts and prayers. Family Prairie View football player Jax Bailey. One other thing too that's kind of been trending in terms of Southern University. This coming season, instead of having the homecoming parade on homecoming day itself, the homecoming parade has been moved to the Sunday prior to homecoming, which is going to be October the 12th. And, it's been a little bit of controversy, not much. Some people feel like the homecoming parade should actually be closer to homecoming, so they feel like maybe that Sunday before homecoming is too far out. Maybe they should move it to Thursday, the day before homecoming. But either way, I think it's going to help alleviate some of the congestion on Southern University's campus for homecoming itself. So we'll see how things play out. I'm sure administration will be able to make any necessary adjustments they need to make moving forward and for the future. So, hopefully for this coming year for homecoming, it's not extremely congested on Southern University's campus because, for years and years and years, it's just been so congested in Scotlandville on Scenic Highway and just on Southern University campus itself. So hopefully moving the homecoming parade to the Sunday before homecoming could alleviate some of that congestion, the traffic, and just the chaos and confusion that goes on Southern University's campus, for homecoming. So getting to, the actual topic for this particular video, Southern University's top 5 safeties, Pete Richardson era to now. And, as usual with these lists, I'll start at the bottom and I work my way to the top. For my honorable mention slot, I went with Jamal George. Jamal George had a very impactful freshman season at Southern University. big time player. And, you don't expect a true freshman to have the kind of impact he had on the defense. But I'm not going to lie, he made a lot of plays on the back end, and he did his thing. So at the honorable mention slot, Jamal George. At the number 5 slot, and that's the thing about this list. Some of these safeties, some play free safety, some play strong safety. Southern University is more synonymous for strong safeties than free safeties. And some play both. But getting into the actual list, number 5 slot, I got Corian Harris. I feel like Corian Harris, a few seasons ago, he was very impactful. I think he made a lot of plays on the back end of Southern University's defense at the time. That's why he made second team all SWAC. And I think he kind of helped, propel them on the defensive side to the SWAC championship game because he made a lot of plays on the back end. So at the number 5 spot, I'm with Corian Harris. The number 4 spot, I went to Southern with this person, had a few classes with him. He passed on. Number 4 spot, Aries Brown. Aries Brown was just a dog at Southern University. He was a very good football player, extremely nice guy, nice, cool down to earth person. But the thing I remember him the most for is him, running that interception back for a touchdown in a Bayou Classic to seal the win. So at the number 4 spot, Aries Brown. Number 3 spot, this is another Southern University player that was a strong safety, that was just aggressive. He was a dog. He was very impactful. At the number 3 spot, I went with Ricky RV. I'm not going to lie, Ricky RV, I felt like he, for a good little bit of time at Southern University, I felt like he was a very, very underrated safety. I felt like, at times he kind of was the heartbeat of Southern University's defense, especially the secondary, So I think he brought a certain degree of swagger to Southern University's defense. So at the number 3 spot, I went with Ricky RV. Number 2 spot, this is a more recent Southern University player, and I think the thing I think about him the most is just him having just 2 super huge, impactful Bayou Classics in back-to-back years. This particular individual was Jordan Carter. The thing I liked about Jordan Carter when he played for Southern University was, he was very aggressive in terms of helping and run support in the run game, but he also made plays on the back end. And especially, his last, the 2 years where he had huge back-to-back Bayou Classics. He made interceptions in both of those games. And, of course, his junior year, he had the pick 6 that pretty much sealed the game. So, number 2 spot, Jordan Carter. And, of course, at the number 1 spot, it's easy money. This individual, I think he's the greatest Southern University safety I've seen in my lifetime. The number 1 spot, the late great Sean Wallace. Sean Wallace, he was just a dog. He was impactful in Southern University's run defense and in the pass game. Of course, just like Jordan Carter, he had huge. His junior, senior, he had back-to-back huge Bayou Classics. But the thing I think about him the most in terms of, him playing in Southern was the fact that he just brought such a swagger, such an aggression in Southern University's defense. You wouldn't think somebody his size would just be so aggressive and just so physical and just, he brought a lot of intensity, a lot of aggression, and just a lot of swagger to Southern University's defense. His senior year, in which he was the SWAC Defensive Player of the Year. So he was the number 1 spot, Southern University, top 5 safeties, P. Richardson era to now. Now, I'm not going to lie, I know on this list, I know individuals are going to feel like I missed some individuals. So if you feel like there's somebody I missed, because I'm not going to lie, I always forget about players. I always omit players. I'm human, so I'm not perfect. So if you feel like I omitted somebody, I left somebody out, please put them in the comment section and give me your Southern University top 5 safeties list. But that's it for this video. If you find any value in this video, please like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section. subscribe to the channel. Also, click the notification bell so you can be alerted anytime I post any new videos. Also, let me reiterate this. I'm less than 300 subscribers away from that magical 1,000 subscriber mark. I've been stuck at like 755, 756 for a little minute. So please, if you're not done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Also, go check out my brother on his channel, Jared 11 Green. Yesterday, we did a special Father's Day edition of Southern Baller Show. So go check out my brother on his channel, Jared 11 Green, Southern Baller Show. Also, go check out my brother Brent Fox on his channel, where his show is just me starring Brent Fox. Of course, you know, he is a Steelers fan, and he been melted down since they signed Aaron Rodgers. So go check out my brother Brent Fox on his channel. Also, go check out my sister, the beloved Queen Shawala Yah, on her channel. She does excellent content, you know, if you're into boxing like I am. Also, go check out my brother Cadillac Red on his channel, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk. So go to Supreme Beast Boxing Talk channel, check him out. And lastly, the general of this phenomenal organization, my brother, 7-8 Sports TV, is 2 channels. His primary channel is 7-8 Sports TV. His backup channel is the No 304 Show. I'll catch y'all on the rebound. Enjoy y'all Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the real fathers out there. And peace and blessings. I'll catch y'all on the rebound. Deuces.